Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a look that took me out of my comfort zone and I did winged eyeliner. I really hope that you enjoy. I'm starting out with my moisturizer. This one's by Clean & Clear and it has acne medication into it, which I really like because it feels really cooling on the skin. I'm just putting that all over my face to prep my face for foundation. Then to prime my face, I'm going in with the face primer by Trust Fund Beauty and putting that mainly in the T-zone and then spreading the excess around the rest of my face. This was the first time I'm using that product and I really liked it. For foundation, I'm using the Lasting Finish 25 Hour Wear by Rimmel London in the shade 203 True Beige. I'm shaking it up and putting dots of this all over my face. Then I'm going to blend it out with this stippling brush by Eco Tools, and it's a really dense brush, so it gives me a lot of coverage, which is what I prefer when I apply my foundation. Then when blending this, you really want to make sure that you go all the way down to your neck so there are no lines between the color of your face and your neck. And if there are any of my problem areas peeking through, I like to add a little bit of extra foundation over them so it's a better coverage. And the reason why I don't do this all over my face is because some of the areas of my face doesn't need it and I don't want to have too much foundation on. Once the foundation is applied, I'm going in with the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced in the shade Light and putting this on the highest points of my face, like under my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. Then I'm going to be blending this out with my Real Techniques sponge in bouncy motions. And to further blend, I'm going in with a smaller brush by Real Techniques and blending the concealer in the places I couldn't reach with the sponge. Once that's applied, I'm going in with the Mercier translucent setting powder, and with my Real Techniques sponge again, I'm going to pack the powder underneath my eyes and a little bit on my nose and my forehead where I put the concealer. And this just ensures that the concealer that I put down doesn't crease throughout the day. And this also gives a very brightening effect to further highlight the face. Then with a bigger brush by Real Techniques, I'm brushing some of that same powder all over my face to set the rest of my face. And as you can see, it's going all over me. Then by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going in with their Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown and filling in my brows with an angled brush like I usually do. As you can see, I usually start with the bottom and outline the shape first and then go in and fill in the middle. I like to keep it light towards the inner portion to try to create the ombre looking type of brow. Then I'm going in with a small brush and outlining the shape of my brow with some foundation, and you can also use concealer as well. It doesn't really matter. This just really helps define the shape of your brow and clean them up. And you want to make sure to set that with powder as well so it doesn't slide around during the day. To bronze the face, I'm using this Bronze and Chic bronzer by Revlon, and it has 4 different shades in it, and I'm going to be applying this with an angled brush on the hollows of my cheekbones, my temples, and my forehead. Then I'm going in with the darkest color and placing that closest to the base of my contour to darken it up a bit. I'm running that bronzer down the jawline and a little bit on the side of the chin to sharpen it all up. And to really define my contour, I'm going in with that loose powder and going on the bottom of the bronzer and creating a sharp line to clean it up. For blush, I'm using this Baked Blush by Milani in the color Terra Soul. And I'm applying that with the same angled brush by Eco Tools. And as you can see, I'm using the smallest amount and applying this on my cheeks, more so near the hollows of my cheeks and less on the apples of my cheeks because I don't like a lot of blush. Now moving on to eyes, I'm using this angled brush with my bronzer and picking up the darkest shade and running that through my crease. And now onto the hardest part, the eyeliner. I'm using this marker eyeliner. This one's just by Essence, and I'm using this to line my eyes. Then I'm going with this darker black eyeliner by Loreal and creating the wing with it. Very carefully, I'm starting my eyeliner as thin as possible in case I mess it up because I don't want it to get thicker and thicker as I try to make them the same size and thickness. To clean it up, I'm going in with concealer and going on the underside of that wing to sharpen it up. Then with this Blush Nudes palette by Maybelline, I'm placing the lightest color on my lid to add a brighter effect for the eyes. Now for the fun part, I'm taking this NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Hip and outlining my wing with this. And this can also help you cover up any messed up parts of your eyeliner with the sparkles. I'm going to go with that bronzer using the darkest shade and running that on my bottom lash line just so it's not so bare. I'm also wiping away the bake under my contour. With another angled brush, I'm going to go into this purple eyeliner and ignore my face here and putting this on the waterline. Then with this loose pigment by Star Crushed Minerals in Ice Queen, I'm putting this in my inner corners to add some brightness and also on the tops of my cheekbones as a highlighter. I'm also putting some on the bridge of my nose, in between my eyes, and my Cupid's bow. Then with this lip composite by Who Is She Cosmetics in the shade Rain, I'm putting this on with a lip brush, and this was thicker and darker than I expected. This was the first time I was using this lip color and it was not the color I was going for. So instead I'm going in with this color Berry Rose by Rimmel and putting this on my lips very lightly because it's a very bright pink. Then I'm going to be going in with this lipstick by NYX. This is in the shade 529, and putting this on over that other lipstick to dull the pink. For mascara, I'm using the Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced and applying that to my bottom lashes. And I'm going to be curling my top lashes and applying that there as well. I've heard so many good things about this mascara, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. So I'm going to be going in with this other mascara by Loreal called the Voluminous Million Lashes and attempting to separate my lashes with this mascara. Then with that same palette by Maybelline, I'm going in with the lightest shade and highlighting my brow bone to help lift and brighten the face. Lastly, I'm going in with the Matte Finish Setting Spray by NYX and setting my face. And here's an up-close look of the eyes. I think it's a very fun look if you don't want to do simple winged eyeliner. It was easier than I expected, and I'm sure everyone else can recreate this look with patience. That's the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I post videos every week. Bye!